Hello, breadfiesta here, and welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Before I get into the mode here, I did notice on the news section today that it looks like they are sunsetting the servers for 2K23 as of January 6th of next year, so game won't even be able to be purchased after that point. So we'll be playing it past that for sure. This is actually not the first time that I have played a game for my channel that is no longer available for purchase. A few years ago for Introverts Day, I played Cherry Tree Hill Comedy Club, which that game and its sequel are both no longer available to be purchased on Steam. So it's entirely possible that my Let's Play of it is actually the final record of it existing online. So that's maybe neat. Either way, before I get into it, one last housekeeping thing is I'm not putting any background music over these videos. I'm playing in creator safe mode, so there's no music at all. There's just the sound effects. I was considering putting the Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 music, which is under Creative Commons, so wouldn't cause any copyright issues. But you can listen to whatever music you want to listen to, or none. You can just listen to me explain booking a show second, booking the second best show compared to the hard AI, which I do have some thoughts on that. So as we get in here, there's a little bit that I recorded at the end of the last session, which I'm going to splice in here, particularly the emails and the shakeup. So I'll put that in here. Well, I think before we finish up, because I don't want to wait in anticipation, I do want to get my next shakeup card. So I am going to read the emails for week 11, where we will be in Albuquerque on the way to Hell in a Cell. Quinby's contract is up. I do want to just use Superstar training on her. The cost would be $16K. That seems like it might be a permanent contract increase, but I'm just going to renew at $16K. That's fine. There we go. And she is optimistic. Okay. Xia Li is not happy losing her strap as a former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. Xia Cora. I'll make it happen. Maybe I turn Xia heel. Okay. Shayna. I love being in a certain match. Shayna likes to be in Falls Count Anywhere. Nobody does that better than me. I had no idea. Well, she's telling me her match specialty, so yeah, sure. I'll book you in one within the next 2 weeks. Okay. Whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. All Out War. Tag team rivalries have a chance to gain 2 levels instead of 1. They already do that. Steep discount. All promos cost 75% less for the next 10 shows. Power play. Gain 4 power cards. All these stink. Power play seems like the best one. I kind of want to see. We're gonna do a risk here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the application and go back in and see if it shuffles the the power card or the shake-up cards. If I get the same one, then I'll do the power card one. If it says hey, we saw you were trying to cheat and now you get no shakeups, then I'll just take it on the chin. And if I get a better shakeup, then that will be better. Okay. So let's go back in. So the first thing it should do is redo all my emails. Okay. We'll see if that actually double cost me. Okay. I'll make it happen. And then Falls Count Anywhere. Moderate increase to Shayna's. Shane is happy now. It is all the same. Okay, so I'll just gain 4 power cards and hope that they are good. Sold out. Double the price of their power cards in the shop, so that's an attacking card. Special promotion, that's the... Okay, this is actually great. Special promotion is the single best card in the game. When I use it, I'll talk about it. Free crew booking, that sucks. Superstar training, that's great. So I have superstar training for both B and Ella. Awesome. Well, that settles us. Okay, so with all that, we got our shakeup of just 4 power cards. But there was one of the power cards in particular that was key, and that was Special Promotion. I believe I used this in the WrestleMania during my Raw kind of intro playthrough. But normally, each week you have a 99% fan retention. So 1% of your fans will just drop off each week. During the early seasons, honestly all the way until maybe season 4 or season 5, your fan gain is always going to outpace your fan loss. Because 1 million fans, if you start with 1 million fans, if you lose 1% of them, then that is 10,000, I believe. Yeah. And we're gaining, over 50,000 each week. So, we're outpacing that. Special promotion reduces that fan loss or increases your fan retention to 99.75%. So, in later seasons, it's huge. At the premium live events, especially at WrestleMania, where your fan gain is amplified, special promotion is huge. So I've had my Raw playthrough, there were a couple of seasons where I spent the entire season just hunting for this card. It is kind of the key, and I think if we continue to play at least on pace with Raw, then this card should get us the win in the end. So, very good. Okay, and then we've also got beginner's luck here, and another superstar training, which we have 2 of them, which is all we need. Well, there's actually 2 superstar trainings. I don't think I've ever seen a case where the store has 2 of the same cards before. So, okay, let's get back into it. What were some other things I had? I had a couple other thoughts. One is during Extreme Rules, I should have bought the Real Steel card and used it for Ella and Quinby. So, whoops. The other thought I had is I was kind of confused as to why Raw has so much higher popularity for their stars, but then I realized that whereas on our roster over here, sort the women first. We have 10 women on our roster. Raw has 4. They only have Roxanne, Rhonda, Becky, and Tiffany. And so because they have less stars, those stars are going to get more exposure, which means that their popularity is going to be higher because being in matches raises your popularity. And so they just have more kind of opportunity to get their popularity raised. Similarly, yeah, we've got 9 men. I think they probably have about the same, actually. But yeah, so that was just one other thought as to why Raw. It's a choice because the drawback of that is that their staminas are all awful. Like Shinsuke got injured in the last show because when you have less stars, you have to do more risky booking decisions, such as booking stars who have low stamina. And so if I actually change my sort to stamina here, so who do I not book this week? Elias, Quinby, Andre Chase, and Veer Mahan all have to sit out this week, which is fine. I can work with this. Andre and Santos have a level 3 feud, so it's kind of a shame that I can't book them, but that was the choice I made. So it looks like our featured match is going to be Dana and Shayna, after Shayna called out Dana at the event. And then we just kind of figure out what else we do here. Because Elias is just far too low to even be booked. I could put him in a promo, but I would also like to rest him. Do I have a health spa? I do have a health spa 1 and a 2. So the health spa 2 could get Elias back up to back up to where I need him to be. I think I want to use... Well, before I use any cards, let's look at what our show is going to be. Our main event, we're going to put Shayna and Dana. Because Shayna might have interfered to cost Dana, and now Dana wants to know why that happened. So, we'll go ahead and make that match. I want to start getting... who do I want to put Cora against? Cora and Gigi, they both won. That could be a match. Yeah, I like that. So maybe I do Cora and Gigi as my next world feud. And then Zaya will be against Michin, maybe. That could be something. Yeah, okay. So let's do, because Cora's got a lot of stamina, Gigi's got a lot of stamina. So we'll do Cora and Gigi and hope that makes something happen. Are they a higher 87-76 versus, swap these two. Feature the winners. Who did win last week? Cora Jade, Ella Rubao, R-Truth and Elias had a draw, and then Del Toro and Chase, which I can't have either of them in a match. Okay, well let's think of some new things. R-Truth has kind of low stamina, so I'll probably put him in a promo and have him call out somebody. I gotta start getting Braun in matches because his stamina is so high. I could do Braun Miz. I think that's what I was thinking of doing for my next Intercontinental feud. Was Braun Miz. And then I would pair... I think that would leave R-Truth without anybody to pair with. So we could then perhaps hire somebody. Let's see who's on the free agents. Let's start low. Bobby Marquis is back. I think I was taps looking at him. Then again, Argus the Great. That's kind of interesting. I'm not interested in Stacked McSlacks. Eddie Pop is also interesting. Arden Williams is a face. Bobby Marquis. The facial hair. Sammy Vortex, Sensational Starla. I'm interested in Argus the Great. Ezekiel's up there also. Nikki Lyons, Wendy Chu. A lot of my favorites are on the list here. Let's put a pin. Let's think about Argus the Great. Let's do a, because the Miz just did like a charity promo. So Miz and Breaker. Maybe I do Fighting Champion the Miz. There. Try to start a feud there. And I gotta have some diversity on the show in terms of like the types of matches. So maybe we do a start by stamina. We've got Santos. We've got Santos and Bobby. Maybe I look at the women then. Doing something with them. Because I could do like Asuka, Zaya, and Charlotte. And maybe just kind of see what sticks, which of Asuka and Zaya feud with Charlotte. I do like because Charlotte can be upset that like she didn't get a shot at Zaya, or she did get a shot at Zaya's title, but Cora snuck in, and so maybe there's just some residual kind of feud energy there. They're both kind of low stamina, so I might just leave that. Everybody's so low stamina. This just needs to be like a resting week. So I might bring in Argus the Great and have him in a match with R-Truth. R-Truth, Argus the Great is like my... Oh, boy. This is going to be definitely a losing fan week. Okay, so I want to do some promos. I really don't know what I want to do here. Cruz maybe calling out Veer. Yeah. We can do that, start to build that feud. We can do maybe Santos calling out. Well, no. Let's leave them for a match. Santos will be in a match this week. Santos can be in a match with... He could be in a match with Truth. He could be in a match with Bobby Lashley. I just wish that Elias and Andre both weren't low, because that match, like, it's going to be a decent match, but with no feud. I don't want to accidentally erase the Elias feud. It might just be how it has to be to sort of fill the card. God, for some reason I'm just feeling so stuck. Start by stamina. Okay, I think I've got an idea. Elias is going to be on a promo this week. I'm not going to. I know he's still like tired, so I'm gonna health spot him next week. But I'm gonna do Elias Lashley here, and I am gonna hire Argus the Great. I do need to take my notes for my roster here, so actually let me do that real quick. Okay. I just said that I had an idea of what I was going to do. All right, so feud ideas is Cora and Gigi feud. Charlotte, Zaya feud. I guess I'll do Ella and Michin, make that work. And then Quinn B and Asuka. I never was able to get that to fire off, but I think I may be able to now. It's also interesting that Shayna is now my lowest popularity on the women's side. And then on the men's side, we've got Cruz and Veer. We'll continue them. We've got Chase and Santos. We'll do, Elias Lashley, Breaker Miz, and that leaves R-Truth to feud with Argus the Great and build him up. It's going to be a strange world title feud, but you know what? What's up? I do not want to quit. Okay. So let's look at a triple threat, perhaps. Let's look at doing Bobby Lashley, R-Truth, and Argus. Fighter Giant. It's decent enough. So yeah, it can be R-Truth just doing like a welcoming to all the new members of the roster. We had Bobby Lashley, who debuted last week. And then for some reason R-Truth believes that Argus the Great was also there last week. That sounds goofy enough to be something. And then my promo here. We've got a lot of people not working this week. Just straight up resting this feud. Santos is going to lose out. Maybe I'll do a fatal 4-way just to get like Santos on the card. And he can be welcoming all these new members to the roster. And Santos can be like, why am I out here? I've been here. Yeah, just to keep him competing. Is there somebody who I can add into this who's healthy? It would be Ella, I think, or Asuka. Yeah, it can be Shayna saying that, I can take on both of you. There we go. I feel better about that. And then promos. I just do another call out, like Charlotte calling out Zaya. I'm okay with that. Charlotte calls out Zaya. Okay. That's a good amount of people on the card. Power cards. We are going to do a superstar training. I think I'll do it on Ella because I would otherwise have to renew her contract next week. So this is sort of like a financial decision. So I think, I can only use it one per week. So next week I will have to use it on Queen Bee. But yeah, what happens here is when I use it on Ella, Ella Rubao will undergo training for 2 weeks to be a full-time WWE superstar. So what's going to happen here is So Ella goes under training. Ella is now under a permanent contract, and will have a benefit, I believe, if I go to manage roster here. If we look at, promo skill 2, I believe when she comes back, her promo skill will increase. Has the opportunity to increase. We'll find out. And unfortunately, I can only use it once. I do not want to use special promotion. I want to use superstar training. This power card has already been used. Great. Okay. Careful. Okay, I think that is all I'm going to do. I'm considering buying this beginner's luck. Although I did just hire Argus the Great. So I could actually just use it right away. And that way this match wouldn't be absolutely drizzling. Because that would bring Argus up to 47, which is still actually kind of bad. So it might be diminishing returns here. And it's a lot of money that I think I'd rather save for now. We don't have any of these, so we're just going to go for the biggest one we can afford. We'll maybe look at doing like a special match just to get some more show quality here. Who can afford a special match? These two, I guess. Backstage brawl. That's super expensive. I just was trying to save money. Iron Man is interesting. Backstage. I'm thinking either Extreme Rules as like a, let's see who is truly the most extreme, or Backstage Brawl. I think there's Honor. I think we'll do an Extreme Rules match. What was my commissioner goal? Do not book your most popular cruiser for coast to coast. I don't care. My most popular cruiser is Cora Jade. So, Cora and Cruz actually. Yeah, just Cora. Okay. I think that is good. Yeah, we've got these bonuses. We're building up some new rivalries. It took longer than planned, but that's just how GM mode kind of works. Lots of second guessing and such. So, okay. I'm good with the match order. I believe so. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, starting us off, we've got fighting champion The Miz against a new challenger, open challenge perhaps, with the up-and-comer Braun Breaker upset after having lost his tag titles. So let's see if he can capture the Intercontinental title. He cannot. New rivalry, 3.5 stars. Almost exactly what I wanted. Miz defeats Breaker in a 3.5 star match. Excellent. Elias calls out Bobby Lashley and says, what is their feud about? Maybe it's just Bobby saying that before coming to Smackdown, I was respected all across the world. And Elias says, my music's been heard all across the world, and I've never heard of you. Perfect. Elias calls Lashley. Calls him a nobody. We've got a triple threat match. So Shayna, who interfered, or not interfered, but got into Dana Brooke's head, perhaps, during the Extreme Rules match. And then she says, like, I can take you on, and I can even take on your partner, too. So we'll see who can win this one. Asuka wins in a 3-star match. that grows Baszler and Brooks' feud, so there might be some jealousy there, perhaps. Asuka defeats Baszler and Brooke. 3-star match. Charlotte is upset after not getting the title. Blames Zaya for, even though Cora pinned Charlotte, we'll just say. And says, if it had just been one-on-one, I would have defeated you. Works for me. That's not how you spell Flair. Flair calls Lee. Next, the R-Truth welcoming ceremony, or welcoming reception, where he welcomes new members of the roster, Bobby Lashley, Argus the Great, and Santos Escobar, who one of these 3 being welcomed has been here before. So, just an opportunity to showcase some new stars, and our world champion wins, and it's okay. No rivalry, but you know what? That's fine, because I'm still not sold on R-Truth Argus being the rivalry, but you know what? It gets everybody on the card, and it can only help Argus. Defeats Argus, Lashley, and Santos. Good, just a good exhibition. 2.5 stars. Del Toro cuts a good promo. I get there's all these different like audience noises, but they all just are good. Del Toro calls Mahan, and says, I beat you at the PLE, and I'll beat you one-on-one too. And then the two of the big winners at the PLE at Extreme Rules are going to have an Extreme Rules follow-up match to see who is truly the most extreme.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
And Gigi Dolan, surprise win over Cora Jade. No rivalry, that's a bummer. But 3.5 stars, that's all right. We'll make it work. Dolan defeats Jade. 3.5 stars. We'll make it work. That's not a bad show. Watch Raw be infinitely better. Oh, there's some interesting new members to the Raw roster. Okay. So it's now 2032, and Bad Bunny and Titus O'Neil are having their match.
2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
3.5 stars, just because the rivalry is so high. Bray Wyatt cuts a good promo on Robert Roode, but it doesn't do anything. We're running back Tiffany and Becky, I guess.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring it.
Becky gets the win. It's okay. The fans, I'm sure, are still tired of this rivalry. There's the period where a rivalry is on cooldown. Jackson Smooth has been hired by Raw, and he cuts a good promo. Johnny Gargano with the debuting Rikishi. I see that Happy Corbin is not on the show. Johnny Gargano also very low stamina. Please get injured. That would be such no injury, but it was good. Gunther McGirder also cuts an okay promo. Welcome to the roster. And then in our main event, we've got a tag team rivalry where Angel and Rude either picked up or retained the tag titles, and now they're fighting again. And McIntyre and Rollins win, and it's a 3.5 star. So I think we tied, actually. That's good. Let's see what happened here. 2.5 star performance, so that's whatever. Gigi Dolan got a lot of popularity. Stamina went down real low. I thought they were higher. Let's see here. Stamina's here are kind of low, but great performance out of this group. Argus the Great is all the way up to a 59 popularity from participating in that match. He was at, 32 before? So that's a gain of 27, nearly doubled his popularity just from being in that match. So that's the R-Truth rub. Almost as high as Bobby Lashley now, so that's kind of great. Let's see here. Shayna getting up there. Asuka, Dana Brooke. I realized I didn't do anything with Queen Bee. I probably should have given her a health spot at least. And then our Miz and Breaker. Their staminas are still high. Title match is great. Great performance. finally, it seems like we're starting to put the pieces together. And I have good building show. I'm curious what Gargano's down to 25 stamina. Yeah, definitely buoyed by popularity there. This one, I guess the rivalry is no longer on cooldown, so they could potentially just restart this and just do a fight forever. 95 popularity from Becky, though. These ones, whatever. 38 stamina from Drew McIntyre. Let's get him down there. Over there. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. And I did all the highest stuff. Although they had 2 rivalries, so they're probably going to still win because they had a better show quality just because of their rivalries. So 103 rating score, 46,000 fans, $81,000 gained. Argus the Great got himself disqualified. Oh, interesting. Someone on SmackDown must really like Cruz del Toro. Everybody likes Cruz del Toro. He's great. SmackDown, you know who deserves championship on her waist? Dana Brooke. Sure, we'll figure that out. Okay, well, that seems good. 107 rating score, 50,000 fans. I guess they would have had higher star power bonuses because of Legends. Where'd Gunther McGirder come from? Lol. I'm a simple man. I see Rikishi in the ring. I cheer. Yeah, sure. Weren't Ronda and Roxanne starting a rivalry? What happened to that? I want to see where it goes. Okay. Well, let's kind of see what happens here. No cards gained from either of us. Or, well, for me at least, because that's the only ones that they show. Continue. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good old Pittsburgh. Time to give my adoring fans. I better be on the card tonight, or there'll be hell to pay. Charlotte Flair's got something that she wants to say. Getting a little tired of being the bad girl all the time. She wants to be a face. Yeah, all right, fine. Because I was thinking of switching Xia as well. So this maybe works for like a double turn. Yeah. Maybe, the crowd just sees like Charlotte. Elias expects to make an appearance in front of his home crowd. Does that have to be in a match or in a kind of promo work? Because I wanted to rest him. Have your most popular male stars for Health Spa 3. That's a good card. We got another Health Spa 3. We have another opportunity to get beginner's luck. And then good talent. I'm not sure how many more people Raw is going to be hiring here. What are our staminas looking at here? Ella's still busy. I'm going to use my other superstar training on Quinn B here. Sort by stamina. Sort by stamina. We've got, just Elias is low. So let's hope that Elias cutting a promo is going to be good. I could just have him do another call out. Elias calls out Lashley. Where did Elias go? Over here. Elias calls out Lashley. Oh, let's actually, before I book this, just do a morale check. Lowest morale is Veer. Because Ella is happy. So Veer, Santos, and Braun are all low. Well, we'll figure that out. Veer and Cruz can have a match. Yeah, okay. I like this. Hopefully, again, that counts as making an appearance. And it seems that Elias does better at building feuds in promos. I want to do another call out because Dana and Cora are both 2. So Gigi will call out Cora. I might do a self promo here for R-Truth. Just like wasn't that match last week so great? I agree, because I think I still have to do so many shows. No, I don't have to do self promos. I need to do GM interferences. I need to do charity promos. I did the self promos one. So I could maybe do an interference somehow this week. Okay. So let's do an Asuka Brooke match, or Asuka Baszler match, just 1-on-1. No frills, no gimmicks. We'll have them start the show. Main event is going to be, I think, Cruz Mahan, perhaps. 54. Or maybe Escobar Chase. Could be a fatal 4-way. I'm running Andre Chase really. I gotta be real careful. So Andre Chase and Santos Escobar. Andre had to take a week off. Versus Cruz and Veer. Yeah, that seems like a really good match. Then we can do Zion. Oh, I wanted to have Charlotte switch. So what was R-Truth stamina? 42. Yeah. Let's just do her roll change here. And then we can do here. We can do I could just do an Asuka Michin match. They're on cooldown, but that's fine. Because it could be just Asuka just deciding that she wants to go on a tear and just build up a series of wins. That could be something. Or if I could make a tag team match happen. I wanted to get Quinn B. I wanted to rest Quinn B. Or I wanted to do the superstar training for Quinn B. Maybe I do that next week. I don't need to rush that because I've got 10 weeks under contract. So here's the idea I'm thinking is I do Cora Jade, Asuka, Michin, and Quinn B. Do like a tag team match. And then for the men, we just run back Breaker and do another tag team, or no, we'll just do these two. Yeah, the roster's getting big, so now I'm running out of like space for everybody. So do I want to do this like tag feud? I wish there was somebody else. I would like it to be Ella, but Ella has to be out. So maybe I don't do this tag team. I don't do the tag team, then I would put... It would be Asuka, Zaya, Michin, I think, is what I would do instead. Because who all is missing this week then? Like if I maybe do a triple threat, not a triple threat TLC, just a triple threat regular. So I'm missing out on R-Truth, Lashley, and Argus. Lashley is being called out, so that's fine. R-Truth honestly just needs to rest, and then Argus can be off the card. That's fine. One-on-one is fine. Oh, and I accidentally did the tutorial. Okay, thank you, Xavier Woods. I think this is fine. We'll look at the idea of doing like an interview. Ooh, here's an idea. The Miz versus Argus the Great. Not a title match. But a run-in, because the Miz can be like, why'd you cheat? And then Breaker can run in on the Miz. That works, because that gets me that as well. Okay, that feels better. Do I want to do any other specialty matches? I don't think so. Because we gotta manage stamina. Which we are not doing a super great job at doing. Do I want to buy any of these power cards? Do I want to get this beginner's luck? I might need it. Kind of wish I'd saved the Sonya Deville power, because like having this health spot is just always good to have, just good to have in the back pocket. And then beginner's luck. Yeah, why not? Just buy it. We've got a lot of money. Is there somebody who I can health spot? I could just health spot R-Truth, just to give him. And I don't think we are getting this actually. Who are my most popular men? Cruz and Santos. Oh, well, that works out. That was totally incidental. And that does get me another health spot 3. So I could just use this health spot 3 that I just bought on R-Truth. Yeah, because then he'll be up to 72. Then that's not a problem. And I'll just get another health spot 3 next week. My lowest is definitely oh, it's Veer? This guy. Argus the Great has been on the show for 1 week, and he's already more popular than Veer Mahan, who's been featured near weekly. So if I used it on him, he would jump up to a 69 popularity, which would be matching Chase. So he would then be at least on par with everybody else in the match. We'd have 80s and 69s. That evens out to a 75, which is a 5-star average. So why not? We've got the cards. We need to use them. Yeah, Veer Mahan, congratulations. You're now popular. Okay, I think that can only help. Now, are the rest of my matches in the right order? I think I want to do this. Just because I think that this match, it's probably fine actually either way. Because yeah, 59. But this one just has more popularity, and this one is going to be very popular. I think that's good. Yeah, I think I picked that a little bit faster this week. Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. No specialty matches. Manage some stamina a little bit. And yeah, let's go. All right, starting us off. No assistants this time. It's going to be Dana and Shayna in just a one-on-one match. And we'll see really if Dana is the loser that Shayna says she is.
2, that's 3, ring it.
She is. But it's great. And we'll see if Dana's got something to say after that. Baszler defeats Brooke in a 3.5-star match. We're starting to figure this out. Gigi Dolan cuts a weak promo, but it at least starts the feud. So Gigi is like, well, I won last week, so I think I deserve a shot at your title. Also, I am the bigger counterculture star than you are. Cora Jade. That can be what their rivalry is about. Fighting champion The Miz facing newcomer Argus the Great in a non-title opportunity. And in the middle of the match, Braun Breaker runs out, and The Miz still wins as the fighting champion. It's mediocre, and it doesn't increase the rivalry, which kind of stinks. Miz defeats Argus. Miz had a run-in from Breaker in a 2-star match. Whatever. Charlotte Flair is now good. She believes that that she was justified in that she didn't lose that match against Xia, and or that at the PLE she would have won, and the crowd is just like, yeah, I think so. You've been doing good work, and you've earned our respect. We've got a tag team feud, Asuka with Cora Jade. So Asuka, who is trying to just show that she is fighting, or that she is the best on the roster with the most wins, recruits Cora Jade in a tag team match against the tag team champions Michin and Queen Bee.
1, 2, it's over.
And they win. It does not start a feud, but it was good. So Asuka and Jade defeat Michin and Bee in a 3-star match. Elias appears in front of his home crowd and cuts a good promo on whatever it was that he was feuding with Bobby Lashley about. Maybe he sings a song. Oh, that's right. He doesn't know who Bobby Lashley is. So he sings a song with some audience participation where he asks the crowd to shout out Bobby Lashley's name, and none of them can do it. And then our main event, we've got some heated rivalries here. Andre Chase returning from resting last week. He was doing some curriculum prep. And Santos Escobar, who has no interest in academia. And then Andre's partner, Cruz del Toro, who has had this sort of like fly on his back in Veer Mahan, who's feeling really lucky this week.
1, 2, ring it.
But Cruz still wins. And it's great. Del Toro Mahan increases at least. So that is 3, and then nothing for Chase and Santos. So Del Toro defeats Mahan. Mahan just cannot get a win. Escobar and Chase in a 3.5-star match. It's something that week. What do they got? Extreme Rules match. We got Robert Roode, Bray Wyatt, and Titus O'Neil. Roode and Wyatt have a feud going on. Titus is a legend.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Titus wins. In an amazing 4-star match. Rikishi is here, and everybody cheers for him. Shinsuke is back with a 22 stamina, and he's going to face the debuting Gunther McGirder. with Seth Rollins running in to attack Shinsuke. This will end well.
It's over.
Shinsuke wins. And it's a mediocre match. Starts a rivalry. And we'll see how much Shinsuke gets run into the ground. Really going to try to keep this one going.
1, 2, that's it.
Oh, also Jimmy Uso was there. Becky wins. It's good, and it's a restarted rivalry with Lynch and Stratton. Roxanne and Ronda still not on the show. Ciampa calls out Jimmy Uso and was just like, hey, nobody else heard your promo, but I did, and it was okay. And then a title match with the clearly exhausted Drew McIntyre and Angel Garza, but they're both very popular, so this is probably going to be like a 4.5 to 5-star match. Yep. Drew McIntyre injured, but Garza picks up the world title. Okay. Got kind of crushed again. Just a little bit. Not that much. At least my staminas are marginally better. 17 stamina for Shinsuke. Gunther got a good pop from that. Argus is up to 67 now. Amazing. We got 73, 83, 83, 73 here. Andre needs to take another break. Cora and Asuka did not get any boost from that, but Michin and Quinn did. And Dana and Shayna both got some boost from that. Okay. Seems good. Another DQ finish to a great match. Thanks, Braun Breaker, for ruining The Miz and Argus the Great's match. It was an Argus the Great match. 105 rating score, 48,000 fans, $94,000 dues. Charlotte, a good guy, never saw it coming. Raucous response from the Pittsburgh audience for their boy Elias, even when he insulted them. He insulted them for not knowing who Bobby Lashley was, even though they also don't know who Bobby Lashley is. Desperate for attention, Braun Breaker. I'll give you what you deserve soon enough, says fighting champion The Miz. And Cora and Asuka worked okay as a tag team. 115 rating score, 58,000 fans, $84,000. We're falling behind, folks. Okay. Well. Oh. We got a trophy. Because we did the interference thing, so that means that I wasn't expecting it. Because we did so many interferences and we got this season challenge. Or no, this is our commissioner goal. This is the seasonal challenge. Giving us another Health Spa 3. Because we completed 5 challenges, that earns us that trophy. Which means that we are actually now in first place, technically, because we have more trophies than Mick Foley. So, we have stumbled our way into success. Excellent.